Yo, it's your boy Johnny Mack here at Foxxhole Radio. It's going down, baby.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, Brandi. Yeah. It's gonna be the best night of my life. Yeah, I'm gonna play this at my wedding right there.
The best night of your life?
Well, you should have played this at your divorce.
Oh, that's cold.
I heard she played it. Why is it so low? Pick it up. Oh, that's enough shit. We get it right next week.
Best night.
Yo, what's going on? It's a Foxxhole Radio, baby. Sirius XM 98 is going down. And out of my man Jamie Foxx, who's not here, I would like to say, what's cracking? Other than the crack of your ass. We're going to do a quick roll call. Everybody knows in the house. She's looking sexy as ever.
That's right.
Love the hair.
I know.
Love the bangs.
I could give you the best night of your life.
Yeah, by dropping her off at somebody else's house.
Thank you.
Don't like the outfit. You used to be sexy, but right now you're disappointing me. I done put on clean drawers for nothing. Who we got over to my right-hand side?
It's Brandi Magee. Don't let the sweet face fool ya.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So what happened? Why are you wearing clothes? I don't get it.
Why am I wearing clothes? Johnny Mack.
Hilarious.
I have been busy this week.
Impossible.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Busy dressing. You look country and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm comfortable. I've been in the office all day, 5 days a week. I'm working right now on a new TV series. And then also my agent finally kicked into gear, so I've been auditioning all week long. I just
Auditioning
had
for
one
what?
yesterday.
What?
Commercials.
For what product?
What audition didn't you get?
What was you auditioning for?
Yeah.
Well, I can't really tell you because I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement yesterday to even do the audition.
Impossible.
Oh, get
a
outta
non-disclosure.
here.
What the fuck are you auditioning for that you can't tell nobody?
It's
Toy
a-
Story 4?
It'll be Sex Toy Story 4. She not. Is it coming to America or coming to Inglewood? Which one you audition for?
Cousin Skeeter 2.
Hilarious.
Why you can't say what it is?
Because actually, this one was for a commercial, and it's for a product that they don't want anybody to know about yet.
What is it?
Female product?
The man version of IUDs? What is it?
If I told you, that would kind of mess up the whole non-disclosure agreement.
Is it a black product? Was it black actresses or just nondescript actresses?
It was a lot. It was a bunch of different people.
Different people?
Different races, ethnicities, or just different people?
Gosh, am I gonna get into
sorry.
it? There were black people and there were families.
You don't have to worry about the disclosure thing. You're not going to get the part.
not
So
gonna
you
get the
don't
part.
have to worry about getting fired or anything.
That's horrible, Louis.
They
Dix.
tweeted when you came in like she ain't gonna make it. That was your tweet during your audition process. Well, good luck with that, Brandi Magee. I hope you get the audition because
me too.
you know for so many years you haven't got it.
That's hysterical.
I want to see how it feels to get it. I really wish you get the role. Is there anything I can do? Want me to call somebody?
Yeah, you know what? You can make any call that you want to make, Johnny Mack,
But
on my
tell me
behalf.
you got to tell me what's it about, then I can call.
Okay, I'll whisper
I know
it in your
people.
ear. I'll whisper it in your
Whisper
ear.
in my ear. I know
Okay.
people. I know
You
all
know
niggas.
people. You know Jamie Foxx.
First of all, I used to work at the unemployment office. I know a gang of niggas. Over here, we got my man, 10 grand with a brand new shirt on. He got a brand new shirt, but some old armpit stains.
No,
This is my man, 10 grand. Who we got on my right hand?
Lou Dix.
Suck a lot of.
No, I am in. I was about to say I'm in suck a lot of joy, but that didn't come out right. That
You're
didn't
in
come
suck
out.
a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
joy.
joy?
That means I'm joyful. I'm happy as heck.
To
because
suck a lot
You
of?
No,
sucking-
not sucking a lot. Because in
You
2
sucked
days,
a lot of joy down
no,
your throat.
2 days. No, I've never sucked anything in my throat. Not even except Hall's cough
You
drops.
spit it out.
No, John, that's nasty, Johnny
I'm
Mack.
sorry.
I ain't sucking.
Suck a lot of joy.
I am.
You'll
excited.
swallow a spitter. Are you just going to hold it in your mouth and somebody else come in the room?
He gargles.
Oh, that's all right. Y'all being
He
straight
got
nasty.
sperm mouth rinse.
Let me go. Let me go above this fray. And on Monday, I, as a parent, and much respect to all the parents out there who are doing it.
Questionable
I'm not the only
parent.
one.
Your son
No,
don't look
I
nothing-
am.
you don't
My
look
son
nothing
and
like
I are
it.
getting on the plane, and I am taking him to Morehouse and delivering him to football camp. I am.
What color
delivering-
dress is he
What?
going to wear?
Oh, that's wrong, Johnny Mack. He is.
Because you know that they got a no dress code.
And
Yeah, so no heels or no dress?
We've discussed the homosexuality that's heavy down there, and we're pretty. His mom and I are pretty confident that he will remain a heterosexual.
Well, how can you know?
Because he likes girls and he has a girlfriend and he's been caught having sex.
Oh, okay. Oh well, jeez.
And you know what's crazy about that? When you smiling and bragging that your son got caught having sex.
Right.
But last week when you thought your daughter was having sex, your fucking face was
You was in
long
denial.
as
Yes,
Jay Leno.
that was. There is a double standard there. I have to agree. There's a double standard. I'm glad he's heterosexual.
Right. No, you're glad that he's having sex
with
girls,
girls. With girls.
But you was upset that you thought your daughter was having sex with dudes.
Well, what
Yes.
if your daughter was having sex with females?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Then I'm gonna call her my daughter.
Come here,
I'm gonna
baby
go there and
girl.
adopt both of them. Like, you know what?
But I gotta say, shout out to all the parents who are preparing their kids for college because
Yeah,
it is
shout
so
out.
expensive.
How
You
much?
have to-
How much did you spend on skinny jeans?
Oh, that's wrong, Brandi. That's wrong. We didn't know. We got them on sale.
I heard you started wearing a skinny jean, but you cut the back pockets out.
No, that's
Now they
Speedy.
called you a skinny ass.
Hilarious.
No, so shout out to all you parents who are going in your bank accounts, starting bank accounts for him. We had to start a bank account for him, different things, and much respect to all
If
of
I
you
go
out
to
there.
college, you start a bank account for me?
No, you have to be told by the lawyer to do that.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I don't
What
get
they gotta
that.
do with me?
Anyway, moving right along, down at the end of the table, my
What?
main man,
10 grand.
he 10 grand. He was the leader of the Black Panther Party until they caught him at a meeting with a white woman.
She was fine, though.
Last name Mack,
Uh-huh.
first name Johnny,
Uh-huh.
middle name is motherfucking.
Yeah.
And when I see him, I say, there goes Johnny,
Johnny motherfucking Mack. I
Mack.
said, hold that white bitch for me until I. Now here's the
Now
scoop,
wait,
Lou.
Clarence
Yeah.
Thomas, tell
I've
us
been
what
waiting for
happened.
this all
Here's the
week.
thing. I went out with this white girl.
Say it again, Seal.
I went out. This white boy just came in there when I said white girl. It's crazy. They just appear
Was
out of
that
nowhere.
yeah, okay.
That's your dad? Oh,
Hey,
hey, what's up,
I watched
man?
your show, man. Your show was funny.
Your show was funny, man.
Yeah,
Good
man.
job.
That's that Italian guy
I
that we
forgot
had
his
on last
name.
week that
What's
wrote a
his
book. I don't
name?
know his name.
White
Shit,
boy.
White dude.
Uh,
Anyway, back to Johnny motherfucking
So-
Mack.
I know I teased y'all last week
Yeah.
about I went out with a white girl. It happened by accident. I was out with a black girl at the time, and we was at this bar, at this little lounge, and then my girl went to the bathroom. And so when my girl went to the bathroom, the white girl said, hey, I blah, 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 I know you. I want to talk to you. Here's my number. I said, oh, shit. She said, you have a card. I gave her my card. Before I can get home from the black girl, she had already called me.
What?
Wait, so you saying you was out on a date with the sister,
Right,
and when she went to the bathroom,
right.
the white chick crept in and slid you her number.
And I appreciated that.
So the white girl did some affirmative action?
So I appreciated the white girl. She gave me up. I had never been out with a white girl in my life. So I said, fuck it.
Never?
She was bold. Never. I've never been out with a white girl. It's crazy. So she was bold enough to do it. I said, fuck it. I'm going to go out with you to see what happened. So we got together.
Wow.
We went out for dinner and drinks. And here's what shocked me. It's true. What everybody been saying, all the jokes you've been saying for years. So I go into my pocket to get my little chunk of change to pay for the dinner and the drinks. She said, no.
She brought out her white girl. I'll pay for a black man
She said,
card.
I'll pay for it. She said, I invited you out, so I'm going
She
to pay.
popped my Visa card out.
Thank you for your meal.
That was my American Express she popped on you.
So,
Yeah, okay. Man, this guy. We watched the show. He was on the air, guys. No negativity allowed here. Is his brand? I mean, guys, big hand for Grant Cardone, our friend.
Thank
from
you, thank you,
across
thank you,
the
thank
hall.
you.
What's up, Grant? How
Thank
you been?
Why I walk in y'all talking about white people like that?
Because
man?
I went out for the first time. I went out on a date with a white girl.
Did you shut it down? That's what I want to know.
No, because I didn't. I wasn't
You
familiar.
didn't
with,
know what to do with it?
No, I wasn't familiar with the territory. I didn't know.
You do the same thing, right?
I don't know. I've
I
never
don't
been
know.
out.
I've never been out with
I've
a
never
white
been out with
woman.
one. But she, like I said, after we paid for dinner and drink, she went in her purse and brought out the credit card and paid for. And I had, I had a little chunk of change in my pocket. She's like, "No, I invited you out. I want to take you." I'm like, "Really?"
There's a lot of brothers sitting there right now. Can I get her number?
Was she
So
fine?
I was. I don't know. She was fine.
How do you mean you
I
don't
would
know?
never let a woman pay for the meal, ever, under any conditions.
Well, hold on. Don't attack me.
Yeah.
I'm just telling
Oh,
you,
you
man.
almost-
never let a white woman pay the meal.
You see the
pay
size of these goddamn
said
shoulders.
Never.
It's
Because
a
she
trap.
wants something.
Exactly.
And
I-
she's
Oh,
going to
man.
get
Thank you so
something.
much,
She
Grant
wants
Cardone.
something
This
from
is
you,
coming from
man.
an Italian
Yeah,
man sitting at
she-
the end of our table.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much. I was going to tell you that. But
Yeah.
y'all wouldn't believe me because I was
First
just
of all,
an angry sister.
No, you're
Now,
not
Brandy,
angry.
you know me.
Brandy-
Have you ever seen me be cheap or any? I don't go Dutch. I've always, but she insisted. It got to the point where I was like, I would have been insulting her. She's like, no, I invited you. I'm like, no, I got it. Trust me. She kept going on and going like, no, please. I'm like, no, I've never had nobody pay for my dinner or drinks. I always pay for my own shit. She's like, no, I invited you out. So I said, fuck it. And she paid for it. And then, like,
Well,
Brandy,
did you fuck it?
no, I couldn't.
You couldn't do
Why
it?
not?
Couldn't
dude?
get with it?
I wasn't ready yet.
That's good, Johnny Mack. You should. It should
I
take
wasn't,
your
because
time.
I've never been out with a white girl. And it was unfamiliar territory. I didn't know, so
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Now I've been out with a million black girls, and I always fuck, but I didn't know what to do in the situation. But what I'm trying to get to was like you said, was she fine? I didn't know if she was fine or not.
Oh.
Because I don't have a white girl meter yet. I don't know.
Oh.
You know, I know the pretty white girls. I know Mila, the girl from Friends with Benefit. I know she's pretty.
Mila Kunis.
And I love Catherine Hagel.
Catherine Heigl,
and Heigl, and I like, you know, I know those people that's fine, those kind of people.
I don't think that girl in Benefits is that good looking. I don't
No,
like her
she's
attitude.
fine. So I didn't really know.
She's got a little stanky attitude.
I didn't want to be out with the ugly white girl. Everybody be laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? But she had ass though.
So
then
I
that's
do
okay.
know ass in any race and ethnicity. I know ass.
So with all that,
Do you know what ass look like? You know ass, right?
I do know ass.
You do know ass. He's smiling.
And
like
I do know it's not white and it's not black. It's pink.
Not really. Because when I walked into
What you
this
mean,
place
dude?
in Encino,
It's pink, man.
every me and her went to dinner in Encino. Everybody in there turned and looked at me and her. I'm
Nah,
like, you know,
that was you thinking that, man.
no. I
Come
know.
on.
When I'm in the booth by myself, and next thing you know, there's 5 people in the booth. Like, hey, so what are you guys doing? I'm like, I don't know.
They weren't looking at you, Johnny. They weren't looking at y'all because you were interracial, Johnny Mack. They were checking out your locks, your long, luxurious locks.
That's
no, they were looking at
That's
that
right.
wanted poster that was on there, and they said, "Hey, that looks like him."
That may be true, because I was going to stick up the joint. You know, we can talk about that later. So I don't know if this girl is pretty or not, but she was really polite.
Yeah.
It was a great evening. And we went our separate ways, and she called me several times since then. I'm like, I don't know if I can
So
go.
yeah, when y'all going back out again?
I don't know if I
He
can do
ain't.
it again.
He's
Yes,
not.
you can.
Did you take a picture with your camera phone? Because I'll be the judge. I'll
Yeah.
let you know if she.
Nah, I
we'll
didn't
let
take a
you know
picture.
she's ugly or not.
I don't take
But
pictures.
you know what? If you got to figure out if she's ugly,
Yes,
she's ugly.
That's right. That's right.
But
it.
here's the thing.
You got to think about it. If you in doubt,
yeah.
When
We
we
know
was
what she
coming
looks
down
like.
the escalator, this is no bullshit. Every black guy who was coming down the escalator looked up at her.
Well, you said she was a white chick with ass. That happens
and
all the
then,
time.
black guys
they don't
have
even
no-
get to the face.
Yeah, these brothers have no. You finally got you a publicist. Good for you. I'm sure it's one person.
But
that's
I didn't
happy.
hit it.
That's right.
I didn't hit it. I did not hit it. I don't know if I'm gonna go back out with her again.
you're not going out with her, man. Somebody else is doing that right now.
That's
They're
okay.
tapping it hard.
That's okay. That don't move me.
And you know what? That's a great
I don't-
question.
So what are y'all
That's a
doing here
great
today? What y'all
question,
talking
man.
about?
No, but we were just Johnny Mack was bringing up the whole white girl thing, and it's an interesting thing. Is it still a big deal with the interracial couple thing? Does it really bother you, or do you look twice? I don't.
It don't bother me. No.
I don't.
Give us a call and let us know what you think about it. 855-369-9898.
Nah, it's not a big. But I know in Hollywood, California, it's not a big thing because you see it all day, every day.
I think it was quite the opposite. When I moved here with my guy, and he was black, and it was like for a long time we were like, "Yo, are we the only like black on black
I
couple?"
know, that is a trip.
Like it's like
yeah,
it
that
was
black on black
bizarre.
was a crime.
Dude, my wife is 2 inches taller than me. Is that a weird deal?
No.
No.
My last,
What is 2 inches? I mean, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
So she's 5'10".
And then she puts those spikes on at 5 inches. Then it's 7 inches difference,
what,
you know?
Johnny Mack?
I used to tower over my ex-boyfriend. Everybody at this table actually
Yeah,
can
you
attest
sure
to that.
did.
Towered over him.
See, it makes me feel strong.
It's only a problem, Johnny. It's only a problem if your wife is 2 inches longer than you.
That is a problem. That's a Hollywood problem. That's a West Hollywood problem.
That'd have been a great joke. You would have got it out.
I know.
He was so
Thanks. It
surprised to have a
really-
good joke. He didn't know how to get it out.
I know.
It's been a while since he had a good joke.
I know.
I was stuttering.
It sat there in the head too long.
Yeah, which was longer, your good joke or your sabbatical? Which one is longer? Louis Dixon had sex in 4 years. We'll talk about that later.
Hilarious.
But no,
Are you shocked by that?
No, I'm not shocked
no,
by
but
that.
oh, that's cold, man.
He's
But you know,
studying for the priesthood.
but you know what? Your show, I watched the show with
His robes come
Yeah, which
pre-stained.
one did you see? Did you see
I
the
saw the dealership one with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
family dealership.
Right.
And they were some raggedy people, man. But you got them together.
Dude, they beat up, man.
They were some
You know,
raggedy people, Johnny Mack.
Well, what happened? I didn't see the show.
You didn't see the show, Johnny?
That was
What night was it?
It was.
Oh man,
he
it was
came
Father's
to
Day.
help
It was
a
what
company that
You
had
were
been
out with the
around.
white chick.
The company had been around for like 30 years or whatever, family owned.
64 years they've
64
been in
years.
business.
And they came in and I know. It was a while ago. Tell us about the show. It was a great show.
Basically,
We
it was
ain't
a show
taking
called
notes.
show called Turnaround King, where I went into business. It was unscripted, truly unscripted. Most this reality is not unscripted. It's
Unscripted. How you spell
whatever. If you got to figure it out, it's ugly.
I never heard of scripted.
So,
What's up, Black?
and I went into these companies and basically I mystery shopped them on camera.
Right.
And see the experience I'm going to have. They don't know who I am at that moment. And I go in and they're struggling businesses and they mishandled me and it's all caught on camera. And then I go in there and talk to them about
What do you
hey,
mean by they mishandled you? What do you mean? They
like you
treated
did the
like
white
shit?
chick.
Oh yeah, cool. They made you pay for some shit. Okay,
Yeah,
keep
exactly. So I go in there and I'm standing outside. It's 38 degrees in New Jersey, and I'm standing outside looking at a $64,000 truck. Nobody comes out and waits on me.
Wow.
Well, welcome to our world.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, is that what happens?
That's
there?
what happens to brothers when you go there
Yeah.
in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah,
Really?
shit. I mean, any neighborhood.
Yeah. And
But not true. A lot of times the cops wait on you. Keep
yeah,
on.
yeah. Yeah, that's funny. When you're in a dealership, the cops will come say, "Can I help you?" You're like, what?
So they mishandled you?
So anyway, we go in there and we basically capture on video what the business is doing wrong, and then we spend the next 4 or 5 days correcting it. We turn that business around. They had a 30% turnaround.
How much is that in dollars?
Well, this company in net dollars would have been, I don't know, a couple $100,000.
Oh, that ain't shit.
Well, it is when you're only making 20.
Oh, shit.
Ah, good point.
Man, wake up to my world. I can go get a half a key right now and work my way to the top. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Anyway, we got a phone call from Maryland. We're going to go down to Lady K. What's the K for? Kinky? What's up, Lady K?
What's up, family?
What's up, lady?
How y'all doing?
I'm
Good.
doing great.
How you
How
doing,
about you?
Lady K?
Good. My issue with interracial dating is black men. My problem with black men is they constantly down black women as justification for dating white women.
You're right.
Is that it?
Yeah, I was waiting for the rest, but if that's it, you do have a point.
She don't.
What's
Yes,
the
you
point?
No, she
I don't
What's the
get the
point?
point.
I don't
I'm
get the
not
point
saying everybody because I don't make blanket statements about people, but there has been a little bit of a backlash against the black woman nowadays, and it all comes from, oh, we're gonna date other women of other races because you guys are black women are angry, you guys are no fun, you guys are and so
Won't suck. No.
yeah, well that
Yeah,
But
but you
no.
guys, so you know what? It's interesting. Go ahead, Mac.
I don't believe in that. I don't think we as black men are putting down or degrading any black woman. A man has the right to date whoever and whatever. Now, I just went out for the experience.
Right.
And I like the fact that she was bold enough. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was actually funny. You know what I'm saying? Because she asked me, is that your girlfriend? Like, nah, this is my friend. We just hanging out having drinks. She's like, oh, do you have a card? I said, yeah. She's like,
She
I gave her my
snaked her.
business card. And before I came home, she had already called me.
She snaked
so
a girl.
I just thought it was funny. It's not, I'm not putting down. Why would I put down a black woman? Black women are beautiful. White women are beautiful. Everybody is beautiful. But the man or woman, because she said, what I don't like about interracial dating is that the black men, hey, what about what the white girl did?
She snaked her girl.
But why is it anybody's fault? Why I just can't date the white girl because she got ass? Why I just can't like her ass?
Now, Johnny Mack, I do believe. I know that I've seen you appreciate sisters. You do buy drinks. You got me tipsy on the numerous occasions.
But I had a reason behind that.
He had some intentions.
So
I tried to get you
I don't-
tipsy so I could use my tip.
So I'm not counting you in that. But
Right,
but
thank
there are some guys out there that kind of have that attitude of like that's really kind of anti-sister, and that's kind of frustrating. That's all I got.
Lou Diggs, how you feel about that?
Okay. The thing is, I just
Would
think.
you date a black man?
Thank you. 'Cause
You know what? I've never dated a white girl.
really,
No, never dated a white girl. Never dated an Asian. It's been all black. And I just think that you sisters are a little too sensitive. You do too much documentation as far as a man's attitude and his joy. Leave that alone. Let him be a man. Stop micromanaging who he is. And that's one of the things that they say the other cultures don't. They don't. And one reason the other cultures can't is because they don't know you. See, a black woman right now feels they know you to such a degree that they can micromanage you. You don't. I'm evolving. I'm getting better. And in words of Zoe, go deeper.
I don't know.
And
what the hell
if
you talking
she
about.
give me the shot, I will go deeper. But that was a great point, Lou Diggs. That's a great point. And it's not a flaw of why a man would date out his race. It's not anything wrong with the black girl or the white girl or the Asian girl. He just choose to go out with somebody that was nice and polite, whatever. It's not that I'm discrediting saying bad things about the black girl. It's not that. It's just that somebody wanted to date. I don't really date white girls. That's my first. I feel bad right now. That's my first and only date with the white bro.
What did she smell like, Johnny?
The white bro had ass. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, ass is my weakness. That's my weakness. Anybody with ass, you got me. That I was weak.
What if Lewis had ass? Would you
You
be
know what?
weak
You know what, Brandy?
I said any girl,
You said anybody.
any
you
girl.
Said, I think you said anybody.
Well, Lewis don't
And
have
I noticed
body.
you looking at my ass when I came in here. And I'm white.
No, we're gonna get a little richer for that.
So, but let me ask you guys this, okay? I mean, if everybody's really black,
Well, I know what you're talking
mean,
about, the theory that everybody evolved from Africa, so
please,
theoretically we're all black.
Please, I'm Italian. The Italians are made of Tunisians and the Greek. So I am black.
What part of Italy are your people from?
Well, the north and the south.
And what part of you is black?
Well, I don't know.
The north or the south?
What part of my body?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Just
But what
checking.
does it?
Just
What does
wondering.
it all matter? I mean, look,
Just
if I
what
was with a Korean chick, would it matter? If I was with a chick from Mexico, would it matter? I mean, I don't understand the
It
lady's
depends.
question about
It
Well,
depends.
because
I'm gonna tell you-
Hannibal did conquer. Hannibal the Conqueror.
what color was Hannibal?
He was black.
Exactly. What color
So
was
I'm
Jesus?
saying, who?
Jesus.
Well, Jesus was
Jesus
African-American.
shut it worth for Jesus
Absolutely,
Christ.
he was
What about,
he was
are you
at
talking about
least-
Jesus or Jesus?
Yeah, what's-
Jesus or Jesus?
I mean, what's Jesus you talking about? Because I know a black Jesus. I know Jesus Shuttleworth. I don't know what Jesus
Yeah.
you talking about.
Jesus,
I don't know what Jesus.
man. Jesus played for the
You know-
Celtics.
I'll tell you.
Exactly, man.
You guys, I understand where the young lady was coming from. And
Of
I'm
course
gonna tell
you would.
Was she a young lady?
No, because first of all, what
Or was she
what
a
she's
better lady?
upset about is what exactly Lewis came back and did, and you guys were okay with it. Lewis said that black women micromanage. Well, if you assume that all black women are some way, and then you turn against them because of that, then of course it's going to create some
we
sort of
don't assume
No,
animosity.
they micromanaged black
We don't.
men.
Black
I don't,
men.
but you're saying all black women micromanage black
Well,
men?
not all, but 95% of them, yes.
No, that's.
And you know what? We got to go to a break and come right back. We got callers on the line. I don't know how we got into this interracial dating thing.
of your date?
I want to
You and your
apologize for going out with the hunky white girl. I apologize. We're going to come right back to the Foxxhole. Sirius 98, XM 98. Please give us a call. Be right back. Fast when it comes to the grass.
Hey!
I know that she's gotta have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in. Can I get down? So I said, boom. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up, guys.
I like the way
Hey.
you work it. No diggity. I got to
Hey.
bag it off.
Cut it off,
nigga.
That was hot in the 90s. We had a hot top fade. They was
It's
doing it.
obvious the white man has left the room.
Yeah, he was making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, he was a little too white.
Yeah, he was trying to encourage me to go out with Cinderella, and I wasn't with that.
But the interesting thing that he fell on the whole tip of everybody being black, Jesus, and so he knew how to work the room.
I don't know if Jesus was black. I wouldn't really.
You don't think he?
I wouldn't really say Jesus was black.
He had woolly hair. Go
No,
to
that's
the
it.
book.
That's when he comes back in his glory. He's gonna have hair like lamb wool, eyes like flaming fire, skin like bronze. That's in his full glory.
Johnny Mack?
Yes, but Johnny Mack, that's because
If you
his
saw
hair
a
was,
man,
Mack.
that's
if you
because
saw
his
a
hair
man-
was braided until he came back.
If you saw a man walking down the street, look like that, eyes like flaming fire, hair like lamb wool, white as snow, you'd be scared to death of this dude.
Wait, hold on. So describe how he's gonna look when he comes
In
back.
his full glory. In his glory.
So he's gonna have.
Hair like lamb wool, white as snow, eyes like flaming fire, skin like bronze.
And I would say, Johnny motherfucking Mack?
You won't make it to heaven, honey, unless you sit on my lap. Y'all better be glad I ain't Jesus.
Right. You wouldn't
It'd
let
be
me
a whole.
in? I wouldn't get in?
You would get in.
I would get in?
You would get in.
Would Lou get
Would
in?
I get in?
Not really.
That's cold, Johnny Mack. You know, I'd be sitting right next to you.
I'd be all girls. It'd be all girls. Yo, we got another call on the line, my man. We're going to Denver. I wonder if he's gonna be black or white.
303 area code.
I don't know what he's gonna be. We got
What's
my
up,
man
Mike?
10 grand Mike on the line. What up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
What's happening?
Oh, Mike, you're black.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing in Denver?
With a white girlfriend.
Work police program?
Hey,
Witness
this is-
protection program? What's going on?
Yeah.
You got a white
man.
girlfriend.
You know, it's some black folks out here in Denver. You know, man. Y'all gotta make a trip out here and come see. You know
Even
what
the
I'm saying?
Broncos got white horses. But keep going.
Hey, check this out, Johnny Mack, man. My situation, man, is similar. What I was saying was, I never dated a white girl, man, all my life up until about 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I ended up marrying this girl.
What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But,
Now, why?
My white bro just paid
okay.
for the dinner.
Okay, and
You don't pay for the same one.
the reason why I married her is because I love her. I love her.
Good for you.
Do I still
You
struggle?
need a Kleenex?
Let me ask you this. Do I still, let me tell you this. I still struggle sometimes with, like, damn, you know, maybe I shouldn't be, you know what? But that woman loves me, and I love her, and we got 2 beautiful kids together.
So y'all got some beige kids? Good.
Yeah, and we had 2 beautiful kids together, and everything is good, you know. But
Good for you.
sometimes it gets hard, you know, because you do get the bad looks from the black girls sometime, and and I kind of get looked at, and you know, people say, "Oh, you're going back to your white girl. You're going home to your white girl." You know, and that gets hard sometimes. But people have to understand that it don't matter. You know, that the woman loves me to no end, and that's what it is. You know.
And none of your black women loved you?
No. Well, here's a good thing about that. You're black and she's white. You're already ready for a game of dominoes. That's all I got to say.
I wanted to ask you, Mike.
He left.
Yes,
the white
sir.
girl hung up the phone.
Mike, what do you say to someone who says that to you out loud? What is your response? Yo, man, we with this white girl. Have you ever had to have a response, and what has it been that maybe someone else can use?
If the woman did what again? I'm sorry.
If someone out in public says something mean or just not nice to you and your wife and your kids are there, how do you respond?
That's already happened, bro. That's already happened.
Well, what happened? Tell us.
Well, I snapped off. I mean, I lost. You know, I'm not. Then look here. I'm not from Colorado. I mean, Colorado is very diverse. I'm from Omaha, which.
Oh, that's even blacker.
Right, exactly. So I snapped off because I'm not gonna sit there and let you talk bad about me and just make me and my wife and my kids in front of me. For one, I'm not no bitch, and for two, you're not gonna talk crazy to my family. You know, that's like somebody talking to your mama crazy. You're not gonna let anybody talk to your family.
Not really. I can get rid of the white girl. I can't get rid of my mama.
No, but
but
marry somebody.
But Johnny Mack, this is your wife.
He don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. But here's my thing. That comes a part of the territory. That comes along with the territory. You know, as a black man, if you get with a white girl, people going to ridicule you, going to look at you sideways. That's part of the get down. It's common. It's going to happen.
In 2010?
But it was funny with me. Mike said, I ain't from Denver. Shit, don't get it
Yeah,
twisted.
yeah.
I'm from Omaha.
Hilarious. Well, it sounds like he's in love. So if you really married this woman because you love her, congratulations
That's
and
the
more
way
power
yes,
to you.
Yeah, congratulations. We about to go to New Jersey. I'm hoping that the dude I had to smack around a little bit.
Jersey, Snooki.
What's up, Karen? What's going on? Karen?
Yeah,
What happened?
What's up, Karen?
I'm not in New Jersey,
Where are you from?
New York.
Well, that's
Okay,
what
I'm
we
sorry.
said. We said New York.
New York, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm big enough Queens. I'm just calling into comments about, black men dating white women. Don't
Yes.
get me wrong. I've had like 2 blonde-haired, blue-eyed sister-in-laws that I love dearly. I just find that lately the younger guys are deliberately dating white girls. I have nephews that are doing it because they say white girls are easier to deal with than black girls. And I don't think that's correct.
I don't think that's correct either.
I think all y'all crazy.
Yeah, women.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to deal
It's
with a
not
woman.
just one race. It's across the board.
But here's my thing: is that the first guy they called the first young lady, Lady K. I as a black man allude this. We're not saying that something's wrong with a black woman. We're not saying that. I didn't like the fact that she said that the brothers, talk bad about a sister and go get with the white girl. We're not doing that.
Yes, you
are.
Not you
My man from
personally.
Denver that just called in, he said, he dated black girls all his life. He just happened to fall in love with a white girl, and he married her. That's all good. What I'm trying to get to, I'm not putting down any black girl at all. I only went out with one goddamn girl. It was one date.
Johnny Mack, you feeling guilty?
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah,
Clarence
but-
Thomas or somebody.
Yeah, we feel you on the slippery
Yeah, like I
slope.
brought the black girl to a Black Panther meeting
Yeah.
over the Louis
Yeah.
Farrakhan house. I just shit. We went out and had appetizers and white chocolate martinis.
Wow.
It's crazy we had a white chocolate martini. We get into that later.
Listen to some
I'm set up
Stevie-
by the man. I was
listen to
set up
some
by the
Stevie
man.
Wonder, huh?
Oh, so it was better than black chocolate. Is that what you're trying to say,
That's
Johnny
all right,
Mack?
Johnny Mack.
You could have had a dark
The
chocolate.
dark chocolate wasn't good enough?
Hey, but you know what? It was chocolate at the bottom.
Ooh, but Halle Berry understands you, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, as long as she ain't driving. Anyway, we're going to go to Chicago. And in Chicago, they just played Park 52. Has some great sea bass down there. Remember that sea bass?
Oh,
Sea bass
yeah.
off the chain.
That was
you ever had
good.
some food so good you put it in your hand and eat it because you didn't want to mess it up with the fork? I put the sea bass in my hand, and that's how I ate it. We get to that later.
Yeah, that sounds like some prison stuff.
Nah, I just, that's how good it was. We're going to go to Chicago. We got PJ. Not the pajamas, but PJ. What's happening
What up,
with it?
PJ?
What's going on? What's going on, Foxxhole?
What's
What's
going
up?
on, pimpin'? You date white bitches?
He sound like a sellout, but go on.
Hey, look, I was calling. First of all, I wasn't calling about the interracial, but I do got to comment on that real quick. My brother's married to a white woman. I'm married to a black girl. And I have to say, man, y'all right about the micromanage, man. Seriously, because, with her, I'm really envious, really. about how he feels. You know what I mean? How he's.
Huh.
Hello?
Okay.
So what? His
That
micromanaged wife wants to cut him off.
Yeah, that's what cut him off. She's like, cut this nigga minutes off.
That's horrible.
But it's not, to me, it's like, no disrespect, it's hard dealing with a woman. It's not a black woman or a white woman.
Thank you, Johnny.
Women are crazy as cat shit. It's hard to deal. I guess it's hard for a woman to deal with a man. Whenever you got two people in one house, you got to learn each other, compromise with each other, and give and take with each other. It's going to be hard. That's why I kick all my girls out before the Soul Train come on. Hey, bitch, it's over, and it's over.
Yeah.
This girl tried to scare me into my Johnny Mack, I might be pregnant. Like, bitch, please.
Yeah.
I came on your carpet. You ain't pregnant by me.
But because my thing with the micromanagement thing with the black women is to me, it's once someone knows you. It's like if you're with a girl for like over 5 years, white or black, and she knows you, she knows your family dynamics, she knows what makes you tick. That's what they start micromanaging, or they want to change. They think you should be. A lot of guys, if they dress one way, then all of a sudden you start seeing them dressing in nice shirts and stuff like that. They just got a girlfriend.
But that's a good thing. I don't mind if the girl can change me for the better, because I'm a wretch undone. If a girl come in my life, and change me for the better, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but she starts off with things that you're cool with. Then she starts doing things that that's the way I do it.
Hey, maybe that bitch just don't like you. You ever thought about that? Hey, we about to go to Vegas. What's going on in Vegas? We got Avery from Vegas. Now, if we get the city wrong, don't come on this fucking phone and cuss at me. I don't, I'm sorry. It says
What
Vegas.
up, Avery?
I don't know if it's Las Vegas or Rental Vegas. I don't care. What's going on, Avery?
Hey, Shook.
What's up, baby?
I'm not going to curse at you. You're right. No, you're right. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm not cursing at you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
love.
Avery.
You sound like you fine.
Well, listen, I just called you
Maybe you're not.
because I'm listening to you guys. You guys are crazy, first of all. But
Thank
I
you
just
so
want
much.
to say, like, okay, my dad is black. My mom is Puerto Rican, but, I mean, I guess that's, like, close to black.
That's right,
from what
Minnie
I hear.
Rippleton. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Right. So anyway, after her, though, my dad only dates white women. That's all he dates. But, I mean, I don't care about that. That's fine. Because if that's who he likes, that's who he likes. Whatever. But my whole thing is, like,
Sounds like
I'll
a
date a
sellout.
white guy, and I get, like, crazy looks and, like, rude comments from black guys. So what about that? Like,
Yep.
Are you good looking?
I probably get, well, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm ugly. No.
Well, what would you
I
say?
am good looking. No, I am.
If you find,
I say you're fine.
I am. No, I am. I really am. I know I am. I
So-
just hate to sound conceited. But
So what
yeah,
it
I
is,
am.
if the guy's not giving you bad looks, this is how we look. We see a fine black girl with a white guy, like, damn, I could have got with that. That's all we doing. If I saw a fine black girl with a black dude, I'm still looking like, damn, I hate to meet married people. A fine married girl, because I'm like, I just found out this girl I'm working with right now, she got married like a month ago, and I hate it.
you hate it
Because I had plans of trying to hit that later on down
Now,
the road.
See, I think totally different. When I see a married couple, I'm like, 5 years, it's done. I'll get with it.
You guys are just horrible and cynical.
So-
When I see a married couple, I say, "Oh my God, how lovely that they found each
Yeah, I
other."
start thinking how much it's going to cost them to
and
get
it's
out
so
of it.
wonderful
Hey,
that they were able to
here's my
share their
thing.
life.
You have
and-
the right to date anybody that you want to. The problem comes in, like she said, when her dad only dates white girls.
That's
Now,
right.
That's the
and
goddamn
you know why,
problem.
though? You know why, though?
That's the problem.
That's Avery's fault. If she was a better daughter, he would have went to black women.
What?
No,
I'm just joking. Come on,
Oh,
y'all.
I'm about to
You're
say-
twisted.
No, that's the problem when you only date white girls or the white girl only dates black men. That's the problem.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I
of-
hate when they say this, man, she got to ass like a sister. Won't you just get the sister?
Exactly.
Now, I want the black people to understand, I had one date. We didn't hold hands. We didn't kiss. Nothing. I just went out for the experience. I didn't
Did you
have
touch
sex
her
with
thigh
her.
when
I
she
didn't do
said-
anything.
Did
I
you
got-
rub up against it?
She got credit scored like a white girl.
Yeah, I don't do none of that. We about to go to Georgia. We got my man 10 grand Jermaine on the line. What's up, Jermaine?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's going on,
What up,
pimpin'?
Jay?
Give a little younger perspective. I'm 23, and I get a lot of flack. Well, not a lot of flack because I don't really date a whole lot of white women, but I have before. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, for me, is I'm a unique individual when it comes to like stuff that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm real diverse. I listen to rap. I listen to rock. I listen to all that. So when I get a black chick in the car, I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? If I put on a rock station, they're gonna look at me like, "What the hell is this?" You know what I'm saying? Whereas maybe a white chick wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, find that as odd or something. You know what I mean?
But if you're in the car with a white chick and you put on a hip-hop station, does she like, oh, what the hell is this?
Nah, but I'm saying most of them, to me, seem a little more accepting when it comes to that.
You know what? I'm tired of this shit. Okay, I've been sitting here listening to you motherfuckers the whole time, and every time there has been a negative comment, this is what sisters are talking about. It's like, oh well, if I have a black woman, then they get mad about this, but white women are okay with it. If there are black women out here who have diverse tastes in music, diverse tastes in art, all kinds of things. And you're just sitting here saying that if you have a black woman, then she's automatically gonna not be, not be accepting of you because of your taste. Find the right black woman. But don't blame that on all black women.
He didn't blame her.
I have not heard one positive.
He just said when they get in the car and they listen to a rock station, they look at him strange. And they may say, who is it? Like when I get in most people think I'm crazy. So when I get in the car, I actually have gospel music playing in my car right now. And when the girls get in, they be like,
came from drinks and you trying to get with it?
Yeah, they look at me like, what is this? This is Smokey Norfolk. What are you talking about? I got what's my man name? Donnie McKirkland. I like gospel music, so they look at me as being strange because they don't look at me as that type of person. So when she got in the car with this black dude and he had rock and roll, that is a little strange.
Right, but that's not a character
I don't even
flaw
eat rock
of
and
all
roll
black
ice cream.
women. But you guys are making that seem like that's another reason why
he didn't say it was
black
a flaw.
women are less desirable.
He didn't say it was a flaw. We know, first of all, black women are desirable. Even white men look at you like, okay, the ass, the hips,
They
the
sure
calves,
do.
everybody, even black women like black women. Everybody like black women. So it's not a knock on you. But we just talk about, like Avery called and said her father only dates.
Right.
That's when it's a flaw. That's when there's something wrong.
I agree.
That's what you only date.
Now,
I'm going to quote my mother.
Now, the only problem I had with Jermaine and
I was
Georgia.
gonna quote my mother.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry,
No,
go
please,
ahead.
go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Quote your mom.
Just cut my mother off.
It's way more important
Just,
than Jermaine. No, I wouldn't cut your mom off.
I was doing this TV show called Black Men Revealed once, and they were talking about, dating white women, whatever case may be. And then the guy screamed out and said, love is blind. So, I said that once to my mother. My mother said, yes, love is blind, but I'm not. You knew that was a white girl when you stepped to her.
Wow.
Love is blind, but I'm not. Write that down.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Tweet
But
that.
Jermaine, you're in Georgia driving around the ancient historical place, Georgia. I couldn't ride around Georgia with a white woman amongst those trees where blacks were hung and all that. That would bother me.
But you know what? Here's the thing. The funny thing about it, Jermaine,
Yeah,
and
we
I
was
wasn't
hung
coming
on
down
all
on you.
so
Not
you can't
every
go
tree.
nowhere.
Not every tree.
I'm not-
No, I'm just saying. that
Everybody
Georgia,
everywhere in the South.
They got plantations. What I'm saying is just that if I was going to crack, if I was a black woman and saw a black guy with a white woman, I'd yell out that stuff. In 1838, you know what happened in this road?
Well, but Jermaine wasn't born in 1838 like you, Lou Dick, so it's different for him. You know what I mean? So there are, I agree.
See, that's the problem with black women. See, a white woman
agree.
wouldn't have said that to me. All right?
Oh, whatever.
A little sad.
Hey, you know what? Our producers gave me a great note. The younger generation, they don't care.
No, I think it's totally
It's just
okay.
us, and I actually don't mind. If you want to date, whoever you want to date, go do it, and I'm going to do it too. I'm going to look at some Asian girls, and it's like, I'm going to go put on the Godzilla movie and call you over. Anyway, we're going to take a quick
That's
break
wrong, man.
and come right back to the Foxxhole Sirius XM 98.
Hey.
Give us a call. What's the number?
855-369-9898.
We're coming back to a new topic.
Yes, the day.
Yo, Mr. Foxxhole, we back, baby. Sirius XM 98. It's going down. It's my man Chris Brown right there. Deuces, I love that. I say it every morning to my one-night stand. Bitch, deuces. I just got a fake hand in my bedroom for the bitch to get out. We'll talk about that later.
Is that what
right
that means?
now, that's what it means.
Deuces.
he's
as
out?
in 2 fingers, goodbye, I'm out of here.
So he does it to a girl, then he
You
says
gotta
deuces?
get at least close to the 21st
So
century.
he does it to a girl.
At least get into
We
the
should send Lou to college just so he can
All right,
get
I'm
up on
introduce our
some new shit.
Yeah, you want to learn some new shit?
Okay.
We're going to do a quick roll call, and hopefully by then, Lou Dix will be at least coming to 2003. I'd be happy if you get to
You should
2003.
you should go to college with your son and just stay there. Just hang
You know
out
what?
there.
That's wrong, B.
Who we got right here with the beautiful hair and the nice princess?
It's Brandi Magee. Don't let the sweet face fool ya.
You know what? That T-shirt look a whole lot better if you was braless. Anyway,
And that's an angry black woman. Leave her alone.
if she is angry.
Yeah, if she was a white girl, she would have said, "Don't let the pretty, cool face." fool you."
Yeah. What, you still angry?
And I would have brought you some cookies.
Who? With the milk?
Yeah.
Are you still angry that black man that passed you by?
She don't even make brownies.
Black men don't pass me by.
She
Hold
can't
on.
even
I
bake.
never had that issue, but I understand where the other sisters are coming from.
Ain't no black man ever passed you by.
Please, I will. I will.
I mean,
right
of course,
by
there
her.
have been some that, cause like Lou, he doesn't like women at all.
No, don't even. Don't go there. I like women.
No, you don't.
I do.
Who we got right here? My man 10 grand with the old ass ET beard. What's going on with it?
Hey, this is a shadow. Lou Dix.
Not really a shadow.
It is a shadow.
Like you got a face full of sugar.
I didn't use my Just for Men. And to our left, B.
Yo, are you introducing?
Yeah,
No, well,
you.
We're talking about you, Johnny
Oh, you introduced me.
motherfucking Mack.
Yeah, Clarence Thomas of the Foxxhole.
You know what's crazy? I dated one. I didn't even a date. I went out with one white bro. One.
Sell out.
Johnny
One.
Mack, I don't have a problem with you dating the white chick. I mean, expand your horizons, but I think it's foul that she snaked a girl. Like, you should have just took
No, that
some
wasn't
points
a girl.
off.
It was my friend. I was out with a girl. And my girl went to the bathroom, and then we started talking, and she asked for my card. So she didn't know the girl I was with.
Oh, she didn't know her.
No.
Oh, okay.
See, that's something a black woman would do.
See that black woman? Don't ever leave me,
That's
bitch.
I would never
That's
do
something a
that.
black woman
It's the
would do.
black girl fault. She shouldn't have left me.
That's right.
You shouldn't have left me, bitch.
She
You
can't
could-
go pee?
Hey,
You
listen.
should have worn a diaper, bitch. We'll still be together,
Hey,
bitch.
Callie has some talent, and Watts, of course, has some talent. The young boy's only 26 years old.
Young man.
Young man. Okay, young boy is a phrase in Philly. Young boy is a
We
phrase.
ain't in Philly, nigga.
So what? He's a songwriter, singer, producer. He wrote that cool song Deuces
Yep.
with Chris Brown.
Yes, sir.
Even though I'm going to ask him later if he stepped to Chris. He also wrote on the Last Train to Paris with P. Diddy album.
Paris, Texas?
No, that's the name of the
Oh,
song.
I'm sorry. I
Good
didn't know.
hit. Last Train
you gotta
to
say
Paris.
what part of Paris. I don't know. I've never.
Last Train to Paris was a song. I remember that.
I'm international, but it comes with pancakes.
Hey, he's the second oldest of three sisters and one brother, which I really like. That means he's an older brother. Guys, how about a hand, guys? His new single coming out is Money on the Floor. It's out now, guys. How about a hand for the one and only Kevin McCall? We say
K-Mac.
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 What's up, Foxxhole?
What's going on, brother? Now, I recently had the pleasure or the honor. I don't want to say pleasure. I'm talking to a dude. I recently had the honor of running into you at my man's Fox house, and you was working on that song with Mark
100
Anthony.
bottles, 100 bottles.
That song is off the chain. Tell me what's going on with that song, and when y'all gonna release that? That motherfucker is off the chain.
It's called 100 Bottles?
100 bottles.
That's an old song. 99
No.
beers, a bottle on the wall. Oh.
How old are you? This motherfucker older than back pockets on pants.
Say you the truth, like just being up there at Fox House, like everything is real spontaneous. They
Right.
put me on the spot, so I just was trying to come up with something real quick.
Right.
So I don't know when it's coming out or none of that, but
Right.
I know it's banging.
Well,
It need
you've
to come
had
out
success
immediately.
It should come out. It should come out right now while I'm in shape.
Is it a hip-hop song or
You
what
know,
kind of
in the
song?
wintertime, nigga, I look like a baby alligator with a brand new yellow belly, nigga. You got to come out while I'm in shape. We get into that later.
But is it a club song? Or?
It's a club song. It's basically about popping bottles in the club.
You probably going to have
Yeah.
to explain that
Overpriced
to Lou. He
liquor.
doesn't know what popping bottles means.
I know
Remember
what
when you and Abraham and Moses used to go out? So you recently had success as a songwriter. You work for many, many cats, and you also sing. So what is more gratifying to you, to sing or to write a song that's a hit?
Being an artist comes first, you know. I did the producing and writing thing just because I had to use it as a means to get on, you know. But
So you basically saying you was using Chris Brown. Keep going.
I had to use that to be put around the right people
Right.
to you know, even be heard as an artist. So, you know, being an artist comes first.
So
I'm thinking.
Oh, no, I was just wondering, when you're around those artists that you write for and you
Right.
know you're probably more talented than them and you can deliver it, is it hard for you to give up that song? Because, like, I'm looking at you now, and you got to say this, no homo, but you were an athlete, Division I athlete.
Right.
Chris
And you
Brown-
have athlete feet, so keep going.
No, I'm saying Chris Brown is a scrawny guy that can
No,
dance.
he can
a
ball,
little
though.
bit. But
He
what
can
I'm
ball, he
saying,
He can
hoop.
ball. He can hoop.
he can't.
I
He
saw him.
ran me off the court.
I saw him.
when I was in New York.
Did he post you up?
I can't play basketball. I'll be
Your
the
arms
first to
are
admit
too
it.
big for
Yeah,
basketball.
you're a football player. Can he beat you
all
in
I
football?
could do is run track, play football.
Can he beat you in the front seat of a car?
No, he went to college on a thumb wrestling scholarship. Hey, but you played football, right?
Right.
And you got a scholarship to go.
I played for Washington State 4 years.
What position?
Running back.
What happened?
Yeah.
I left it. I put it to the side for music.
No, you
I had
got
to
hit.
try
You
with
got
the
hit.
Oakland Raiders.
Well, hold. Wait a minute. That's my team.
Yeah. My
just
coach,
did that
my
in
running back coach at the time, his name was Kelly Skipper. He came from UCLA.
Uh-huh.
He used to coach Deshaun Foster.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Coach Skip. But you know, I had to
How
try.
was the Raiders training camp? Let's talk about that.
I didn't go.
Fuck
I
your
said-
career. Let's talk about the Raiders training camp.
I didn't do it.
What?
I moved back home. I said I want to do music. I'm back in L.A. Football, I did that. I got my degree. I did what I was supposed to do.
Now, that's sad when he don't even want to go to the Raiders. That's how bad you are.
Kind of hurt my feelings right
Because
there,
if the
K-Mac.
Eagles that called him, he'd be there.
K-Mac, I was a fan of yours. Kind of hurt my feelings right
I just
there.
wanted to be respected. Like, if I went to the NFL and tried to rap and be the rapping football player, people wouldn't fuck with me like they would if I just came out just singing.
What was your 40 time?
4.38.
God damn, we can still use you, baby. What are you talking about? You can make the team right now. I know people down in Oakland.
Wow,
I know
that's
people. I
pretty
know people
fast.
down at Wingstop. I know people down at the Home Depot. I got your back. We need to get in there. So let's talk about your music career.
Right.
You know, what's amazing because I actually heard you sing.
Yeah.
So and then I heard you rap.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it?
I prefer to sing, but you know, if you can do it, I say why hold back punches, you know. So I try to just do everything, whether it's producing, rapping, whether it's doing country music, whatever I could get my hands on. I try to do it and try to be great at it, you know.
Now you was at Washington State playing football.
Right.
A lot of white people up there.
Hunky white bitches out there. Did you? And then you was a football player.
Did I play in the snow? Is which one of them?
Yeah. Did you have? I just like to say white bitches. Did you have a few white bitches out there when you was playing football? You're a strong black athlete.
Strong black buck.
I hate when people say athlete. It's not an F in that, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Did you have a few white girls?
Did I play in the snow?
Yeah. Did you go dashing through the
Give me
snow?
that Becky.
I can tell by the look of pleasure on his face at the end.
No.
As soon as we said white girl, this motherfucker started laughing like,
I'm going to tell you the truth. I had plenty of opportunities, too. I may have slipped and fell in the snow a couple of times. But for me, it was more of a front because the black community was 2% black, my whole school. That's including Africans, black, whatever thing black. It's only 2%.
Damn.
So it was a small circle. So if you mess with one black girl, you know, everybody know.
That's same like Hollywood.
So the black girls liked me because I was the only football player who tried not to mess with the white girls. It was kind of public with it.
Right.
Even though I probably slipped on the low and did a little something.
Wow, I respect
that made all the black girls
why
like
were you
me.
hiding it?
Why was I I wasn't really
Because so
hiding
he
it,
could get
but
more bitches. If he go with one black girl,
There
he
you
through.
have it.
But if he get a gang of white bitches, he can have a plethora.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He had no reason to hide it.
Look
I
Who
was
invited him
Look at
again?
this nigga right here.
And he just walk in like he can walk into the mic. You're not invited twice.
This is my man just walked in.
Get this shit started.
Gary G-Thang.
Hey, what it do, y'all? I'm sorry I'm late.
With a
ran out of gas down the hill.
With a gay green line.
Let me tell you
shirt
something.
on.
The Crips is outside looking for you to get all their paraphernalia back.
well, right now, G-Thang, we're going to introduce you later.
You just can't walk right in while we're doing the
we
structured
interview my
show.
man.
We're talking to K-Mac
Just
right
relax
now.
your curl in your hair, brother.
This is my man K-Mac. He's a writer, producer, songwriter,
brother?
rapper. He wrote with Chris Brown.
Deuces.
Oh, Deuces. You got to give him up for that. Deuces.
and
He
no
work-
BS, no BS.
No BS. And you
no
work
BS,
with
no bullshit.
Yeah, you can say bullshit.
Cuz you can say nigga on here.
Yeah, you can say anything you want to. You can say hunky white bitch. Watch this.
Yeah.
I just said it. And he worked with Chris Brown. He co-wrote or wrote Deuces. Did you write or co-write?
I wrote and produced Deuces.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. All right, hold up, young. I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
On
Here
the
we
serious
go.
tip.
Here
No,
we
really.
go.
Because you work with
It's
Chris
gonna be something
Brown.
about your parents.
Yeah, I
No,
work
it's
with
not.
Chris Brown.
No, you work with Chris Brown, and you know we hear about me being old and all that. But if an old cat had an issue, and he was across from another man, we would say, "Hey, man, what's going on? That can't be a part of you. If you gonna walk with me." So did you and Chris have a conversation because you're representing yourself as a well-behaved man?
Right.
Now you got this
And I
little
am.
punk who's sitting next to you, and y'all in the studio. Did you have that conversation about
He's a
how he stepped in?
Chris Brown's an amazing artist. He's an
Right.
amazing man.
Making
And
money.
No, he's
a
not an
friend of
amazing
mine.
man.
He's an amazing man. If you know him personally.
Okay, so
you
what
know
happened?
He's an amazing man.
So did you have a conversation?
We work.
If
We
he's
do
such
music.
but wait, if he's such an amazing man and he slipped that one time, did you have a conversation? You being an amazing man too, saying, "Let's stay amazing."
I've been working with Chris for a year now. So
And it
if
never
you-
came up.
If you do the math,
Hey, man.
It happened before.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
right.
Don't let Lewis Dick put you in any situation.
AKA Suckalada.
Suck a lot of. Hey, man.
who
tell
is
him-
this guy?
You been going to the gym. He ain't been to
who
the
is
gym
this guy?
since.
Who is
I've seen
this?
Louis Dix with a white beater. I've seen better muscles on the plate.
No, I don't let him fool you. I played football too, Division III.
Yeah, back
I was
football.
225. No, I
Black
ran a
shirts
5'5".
and skins.
First of all, is G-Thang trying to get his career going or what? Are we trying to help him?
Hold on for a second.
So,
Hold
what's
on.
going on?
Hold on for a second. We're here to talk with K-Mac.
Thank you.
Talk about his music
Yeah.
career. He's going to be performing at the Conga Room, LA Live with the
Foxxhole
Foxxhole.
Live.
Yes,
Monday.
we're going to be
Yes,
doing
sir.
that Monday. Let's talk about that because that's big out here in LA to be
Right.
down at this room. It's a lot of cats come through there. I've seen Music Soul Child, Babyface, Shaka Khan, or was it Rafa Khan? They built the same. I don't know.
Fuck
Everybody
yeah,
was down there. Let's talk
Nah,
about you singing down at the Conga Room Monday night. Let's talk about that.
Well, one of the things I like about the Conga Room is it has real musicians and
Yeah.
real musicianship.
Right.
And that's what a lot of
Right.
the music is missing today.
Right.
And I heard some artists have a lot of trouble singing
do.
with the real instruments and the real band, you know.
Yeah.
Sing
but
live.
I grew up singing in the church since I was
All
about
right
13
now,
years old.
amen. Let the
What,
church
what,
say
what, hold
amen.
on. What kind of church?
Not non-denomination.
Oh, non-denomination.
Yeah.
I was born and raised Church of God in Christ.
Yeah, it was in L.A.
What was your first church song you sang?
First church
Let's hear
song
it.
I sang. It was
Shut up, G-Thang.
Hey, we talking to K-Mac.
That's what I'm saying.
What was
Tell
my
him.
first?
We got the downside.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true.
Get the collection plates.
You know what's funny about that?
Amen. How old are you?
I'm 26 years old now.
He don't want you, Brandi.
I'm telling you, that's what
I had a crush on her since she was on Def Comedy
Talk
Channel.
to the nickel.
She wasn't never on Def
Yes,
Comedy
she
Channel.
was.
You thinking somebody else?
She
See?
was
No,
on-
you're
don't
thinking
worry
somebody
about
else
it.
was
You thinking
funny.
somebody that was
She was
funny?
on the P. Diddy one. What's that called?
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
When you took your weave off.
No, that's Tiffany Haddish.
No, that wasn't
That's
me.
not her?
No, not me.
Oh.
Damn.
Trust me.
Damn.
Let's fuck up.
You don't even
That ain't
know you
there.
from no one.
Well, we was talking to the
Let's
dude,
fuck
and
up.
he won't be at the Conqueror. This
Hey, it's a common nut because she ain't ass. You know, he probably just saw her from the back. I'm mistaking you for a lot of people, Brandon. I've been
You
knowing
wasn't
for-
on Janky Promoters?
That wasn't me.
We're cleaning it up now.
She
That's
was
good.
on-
That nigga
She
quick.
was on Cousin Skeeter.
That was me.
Hey,
You
so
was?
so
No.
Oh.
you still because gospel music is my thing.
Right.
Gospel music is my thing. I still get emotional. I watch Sunday Best and I get emotional for gospel music. I just love it.
Why is that?
I love gospel music.
Johnny Mack,
Ain't
how do
nothing wrong
you-
with that.
how
You ain't
do
gonna
you
get
have-
no argument out of me.
How do you have females at night on Saturday and then Sunday morning you're up talking to God? Where's the
What's wrong
girl?
with having a female?
Well, who else supposed to talk to God?
But you can't do that.
Why
Have
you
sex
can't? Why
Saturday
can't you
night?
not do it?
Who else? Who
You
else?
are doing nails on Saturday night, so be quiet.
He used to buff men nails, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
They-
Let's talk
you
about
better
my
be.
man K-Mac.
K-Mac, yeah. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, we got the okay. We got to have,
Should my mic be off?
yeah,
Yeah.
No.
let's talk
Turn
about
it off.
K-Mac. We came here to talk. Yeah.
Yeah, walk on back out of your career.
K-Mac.
I'm right
So you started doing music after your college situation in football.
Right.
Did you go to a bowl when you was there?
Yeah, I went to the Holiday Bowl. Played
Holiday
against
Bowl.
Vince Young, Texas Longhorns.
Did you start?
I didn't start until my senior year.
What year was that?
Worked hard. That was 07.
07?
Yeah,
Because they went. Okay, we talk about that later. So
Yeah.
the music career.
right.
What do you want to do with it? Where do you want to go?
Lately been putting out a lot of mixtapes because, you know, with the downloading and the, what do you call it? When they steal the music.
Still in music?
I should know it.
Yeah.
Illegal downloading, you know.
Right.
Music ain't been selling, so a lot of artists have to put out the mixtapes to get your following up and
Right.
then promote the albums that way. So I've done a few mixtapes with Chris Brown, and I've been putting out my own as well. The first one I put out was Uninvited Guest, and my most recent one was pure R&B for the ladies, baby making music, and it's called The Eargasm.
So that that's great.
It's just dropped.
So
It's
who do
free.
you who name some of your
Influences?
Influences. Great. I'm glad you helped me out with that.
I was
My GED don't cover 3-syllable words, but I'm glad you helped me out.
love vocally. I love Tank and Brandi.
Brandi McGee?
Thank
Brandi
you.
McGee?
No, Brandi Norwood.
Oh, Brandi, no.
I thought you were
Great
Once
talking
again,
about
he
me.
thought you was somebody else. Shout out to the sister with no talent. Okay, keep going.
And
Who?
also
Brandy Norwood?
No, you.
Yeah,
you.
Brandi
How's
Norwood.
that? How you gonna do that to me, Johnny Mack?
Honestly, I was inspired to do music because of Tyrese. When I saw him do the Coca-Cola commercial, I was like, this dude came from where I came from. I could do it.
So you want to do a Pepsi commercial?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't mind. That's an endorsement.
I wanted to ask you on that. So there's a lot of young people in college right now. They get ready to get their degree, but they're feeling music the way you felt it. What was some of the first steps you took to head towards that dream?
I wanted to make sure I got my degree first and foremost, you know. And my
What was your degree in?
Social sciences.
I don't even know what
and
that
I have
is.
a double minor in comparative ethnic studies and music.
You know what's amazing about that? You have a double minor and he double dutches with his children. He's a WW champ. He with the Negro State. And he was a double dutcher. We'll talk about that later.
I
So
got
you-
senioritis, though, my last year. I was just tired of everything. Tired of football, tired of school. Was ready to get down here and get after it. But I knew if it didn't work out, you need something to fall back on. You know, so.
Because you got something to fall back on, you won't put your heart and soul into it because you know you got something else to fall back on.
Right.
So I mean, how did that work out? Because I have seen my man work. Like I said, we was up at my at Foxxhouse 2 days in a row. The first night we ain't gonna talk about that. It was, oral copulation going on.
What? Wait a minute.
Girls was handing out.
Thank you. You need
girls
to put
was
girls
handing
in
out.
there.
No, we think like men. We're not thinking like gay people. Girls was handing out fellatio martinis at
saying.
random. We'll talk about that later. You are very talented. I'm
Dang,
not
I
saying that because
appreciate
you're
it.
here, because I saw it with my own eyes, singing and with the rap thing.
Appreciate
You know,
man.
and I still like, you know, I do like live music. Like at the Conga Room, a lot of people fail. It's not that they can't work with the musicians; they can't really sing
Without
live.
auto-tune, without all the,
That's what I'm saying.
The gadgets we got
How are
today.
you going to avoid that?
How am
I can't
gonna
stand
avoid
auto
that?
tune. Let me tell you something, young man. Singing is always in style.
Right.
Everybody's album got all this auto tune shit. What's going to happen when it's not around?
I got the pleasure to
Except for
hang
Jamie
with,
Foxx.
Yeah, okay, get it right. 'Cause
I got the pleasure to hang with Sean Stockton from Boyz II Men.
Uh-huh.
He came to the studio yesterday and hung out with me for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Played me some of their new material, no auto-tune.
Uh-huh.
And one of my partners, they said, y'all don't use auto-tune? He said, he got offended. He said, what? What the hell is that?
Yeah.
I don't use that.
Right.
And so, that kind of inspired me. Maybe I need to, make sure I go in there and start doing the natural thing. It's
Right.
still a few artists who
now,
do.
when you were up at Jamie's house, you didn't hear that.
Nah, Fox don't.
No, I'm joking. No, everybody's scared to say something about Fox. So
You almost got fired. And shout out
so
to my
what?
boy Fox. Just talked to him earlier. He's in South Africa right now,
Right.
working on a project, and he can be out there for like 2-3 weeks. And I'm gonna tell you what you don't know. He let these cats work in his studio.
Yeah.
For how much?
Free.
Thank you so much.
$3.99.
I know that.
Now, you all be trying to shit on Fox.
I ain't always trying. I'm just telling the joke. You all just run from jokes.
Next
from
week we're
Fox.
gonna have a mannequin sitting in your chair.
No, it's just that everybody, y'all just scared.
So do you feel like,
I ain't scared of
because
this
you
big head.
can sing and you're not doing the auto tune thing, that you're gonna be like obsolete? They think that you won't sell because
Well, I think since I got my hands in so many different areas that
Right.
I feel like, I'm not letting them put me in a box.
Right.
So they're going to respect that. They're going to respect that. He's not following trends. He's trying to set trends.
And I wanted to ask you about the two little light skinned bros that you had up at the house at the time. One of them was she weighed 100 pounds.
I signed a paper that said I can't talk about.
That would be a non-disclosure agreement.
I got in a fight with the big dude with the
I
gold
was
teeth.
there. Yeah,
You seen that?
That's not really
I
gold.
finna
That's just
knock his ass out.
Those are not really gold teeth. Those are old cheese that he had.
Oh, yeah.
Can you fight?
Sign the paper. Do
Can
it
you
look
fight?
like I can fight?
I mean, a lot of people
You
got
wanna-
arms. Don't
you-
even flex that.
Let's
Don't
see
even,
if I can fight.
I got that too. Don't even flex that. You gonna kill me.
Hey,
Hey, I'm from Watts.
You know
From
what?
Watts? Oh,
but
then
you
you know how
know,
to
you
run.
know.
Said.
Speaking of that, that's my situation. That's why my fucking hand is broke right now.
See, he tried to step to me the same way.
You
See
broke
what
your hand
happened?
shadow boxing, Johnny Mack.
Yep. I was fighting your career and I won.
At least I got a good lick in.
But that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats. But you know what I did like about you? You did say, you know what? I'll sign the paper. If it's going to cause this much static, because right now you got to start having agreements because people twist their ankle and try to sue. And people, one motherfucker, it actually happened, tried to dive in Fox's pool, but he dove in the 3-foot area. And he hit his motherfucking head on the bottom. Now, I can't even swim. And I know you can't dive in fucking 3 feet of water. I know that much. So he hit his head, and he got to screaming and complaining and said, hey, we might have to sign some agreements that you can't sue up here. So that's what it was about. So he didn't know about the situation. And he said, you know what, if it's that serious, I sign it. Somebody's phone is going off. You want to stop that?
That's
in
out there.
That's in there?
Yeah, hey.
It's throwing me off.
It's throwing you off?
I don't have this when I work with white folks. I didn't
have a problem signing the paper, but I had signed it like twice before. And,
Right.
like, he just didn't know who I was.
Right.
He thought I was Tyrese stunt double or something. I was like, dude, I'm not signing it again. Like, I'm familiar with the papers because everybody has them. It just protects you from
Right.
girls who can say you did something. Or
Do you
whatever.
get that a lot? The
What?
Tyrese thing?
Yeah.
How you
Really?
feel?
Yeah.
I do. I used to get it.
You used to get it.
I used to get it a lot.
No, you got Josh
see that.
Gibson, not Tyrese Gibson. They thought you was the old Negro League star, right? So where do we go from here? What we got to look forward to? We're gonna drop one of your songs, and
Well,
we're gonna play at 9,000.
I dropped
on the Fox House.
dropped 2 new videos because a lot of times when the new artists come out, you know the voice, but you're not familiar with the face.
Right.
So I try to put a face with the voice with the mixtapes, and I dropped 2 videos. One is called "Fuck You Pay Me." The other
That's
is
a gospel song.
It's funny.
It's an offering song. And then the second one is called "Guess Who." It's pure R&B. for the
Well, now,
ladies.
do you have a family or anything? Children, wife?
Yes, I have a daughter. She's 10 months old. Her
Good
name
for
is
you.
Genesis.
Congratulations.
Genesis McCall.
Now you with the mom?
I'm not with the mom,
So
but
you
I
just-
take care of them.
Well, we know you do that, but
Yeah.
because the government. But so why did you get with her and have sex
Yeah.
if you knew you weren't going to be with her?
Well, I didn't get with her and say, let's have sex, and then we're gonna have a baby, and then we're gonna,
I
What
did.
happened?
That's
No, I mean
just-
seriously, because there's
I've
a
done
lot
that
of
4
young men
times.
right now out there, and a lot of us
I
old
broke-
folks would say that's a mistake.
Right.
All right, you tell me what
I'll
happened
tell
and
you
how
exactly
it's
what happened with my
You
career.
ain't gotta answer that if you don't
No,
want
I
to.
want to answer this. with my career, I knew I was not going to be able to be a one-woman man and be, faithful. So I broke up with her before we even knew she was having a baby. When she did have the baby, I said, you know what? I want it to be our decision to keep the baby. I don't believe in killing it.
Good.
And we're going to, raise the baby and make the best for the baby.
Well,
I would like to thank you for making me look like I ain't shit.
Hold on.
I want to put that out because
Good for you, man.
when they cut the umbilical cord, that's why I usually break up with them. Like, hey, you know what, bitch? You make bad decisions. I'm out.
No, you said you broke up with her before you found.
Yeah.
So was she already pregnant when you broke up with her, or did you break
Say
up with
no.
her and then y'all started sleeping together again, and then she got pregnant?
You know a brother going to go back and double dip.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So y'all didn't even catch that, did you?
I caught that part. I was just glad that he's taking care of his child.
I broke up with her before we knew anything of that. So.
And he did the right thing. That's good.
Well, and then you doing the right.
I didn't chuck her the deuces.
Good. Okay.
There you
That's
go.
cool.
That's what I'm saying. And he didn't.
Well, I know some girls you can say deuces to. Just let me
yeah.
know. I got some low self-esteem bitches that's willing to come through and do some sexual fulfilling, just for the price of your record. Now, we want you to introduce his new song that he's going to drop. I want you to introduce the song you're going to drop.
Well, let me think.
Money on the Floor.
It's Money on the Floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your song, ain't it?
This is a song, like I said, I looked up to Tank. I had the pleasure of working with a lot of people that I look up to. This is Money on the Floor. It's another club song about popping bottles.
Kevin McCall, T-Mac, Foxxhole, Sirius, XM, 98.
T-Mac, K-Mac.
K-Mac, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. That was my hypness was off. Sorry, K-Mac.
His hypness is always off.
Turn it up. Yo, we back. It's the Foxxhole, baby. Sirius XM 98 is going down. We got superstars. This you too?
Nah, it's Trey Songz, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, damn.
It's okay.
Hey, now let's talk about your song. We got my man K-Mac here. We got a great friend of mine that just walked into the studio.
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah. I saw him Tuesday do his thing.
Yeah.
Great show Tuesday.
Man, I appreciate you
Love
coming
the
out.
slacks and a nice white shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious. I used to work on this TV show back in the day called Cuts with Marcus Houston and Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And I went out with the casting director for Paramount at the time. I took it to the Laugh Factory. And a lot of comics was doing their thing. It was funny as shit. But she didn't like none of them. She's like, no, it's not what I'm looking for. No, it's not what I'm looking for. I said, well, sweetheart, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
These guys are funny. She said, her name was Elizabeth. We call her Liz. She said, I'm looking for a star. These guys getting on stage like they just been out fixing cars all day, and they get on the stage with the same jeans and T-shirt. She said, Johnny Mack, I'm looking for a star.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about you on stage. You was funny as hell. You did your thing.
Yeah.
And you look like a star. But why you didn't help me when I was going to whoop that white boy for saying nigga? Nobody came back there, and you let the white boy get out the back door. I didn't appreciate that.
You talking about Neil Brennan?
I don't know his name, but
From the Dave Chappelle show.
I fucked it up.
Well,
Because he said nigga on stage.
Right on stage.
And it got real quiet.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
And so I was offended.
Neil Brennan.
But I was going to let him slide with one or two, but he did like 4, 5 niggas.
No, he went in.
So I was hot.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Called the DJ a nigga.
But that's how I blew it.
But that's
I went backstage behind the curtain.
Yeah.
And I screamed at him.
Yeah.
Before I got a chance to sock him.
Yeah.
I was going to punch him.
Yeah, you had your orders wrong.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah,
so when
yeah,
I say,
yeah.
who the fuck you calling a nigga, white boy?
And
he bust out.
was he still on stage?
No, he was off stage. I was waiting for him.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him.
But Johnny Mack, let me ask you a question,
I
Johnny Mack.
should have punched him
Yeah.
and then say, who you call a nigga, white
That's
boy?
the order.
My bad.
but-
No, that's the
yeah,
proper.
I
And
get it
you
right.
know that.
Yeah,
You
I
from the
fucked
hood. You
But
know about orders.
but let me ask you a question, Johnny
I fucked
Mack.
up.
Yeah.
As an artist, why are you going back there to fight him and make him stop saying the word when we say the word all the time?
Because that's what the fucks we do.
Yeah, I'm black.
You
Y'all
know
are
what I mean?
comedians. Y'all ain't supposed to be
that's
fighting.
not-
We fucks up the most people in the city. And so that's what we do. You ain't never had a fight, Lewis.
Now,
You know what I mean?
T-Thang, was you
See,
high?
that's where you all missed the boat when you say that I've never had
Now,
a
why
fight.
you bringing up
that
slavery?
you won.
You know
You
what?
don't know me.
You know
Now,
what?
I'm not bringing up slavery, but I'm just telling you.
K-Mac, you did have a fight, Lewis. You fought your feminine side and you lost. Anyway.
This nigga here.
I wasn't
Oh,
very
G-Thang,
set-minded.
get off his John.
Hey,
Go on
hey,
when you ride, man.
Well, I'm a friend
The
of
joke
his.
was kind of funny, but not that funny.
Oh, come on, man.
I don't mind people laughing, but when a
joke.
guest comes on and he's just on your joint, Johnny,
You know this nigga. Now, I know the.
Why you gonna shit on my joke?
Yeah.
No, your joke is funny, Johnny
Thank you
Mack.
so
But what
much.
I'm saying is that it's a little too much. He's
Yeah,
just
well, all I'm
trying
saying,
a little too hard.
all I'm saying to you is, Lewis, I don't like you.
Okay,
And, so when you
don't matter to
don't
me.
like somebody, you don't give a fuck what they say. You could have said the most greatest joke ever. I would never laugh. Right now, I I actually hate you. You know what I mean? And if you had a car downstairs, I'll flat your goddamn tires.
But it's fine that you hate me, and that really doesn't bother me. It usually bothers me when someone with talent hates you.
Yeah.
But you don't have any, and it's fine.
Only thing I see talking is your nose. I don't even see your lips moving.
You're sitting here with sunglasses on, and you're the lowest on the stardom pole here, and it's amazing to me. He's a star. And he doesn't have sunglasses on. Brandi is now getting auditions, and one day she's going to do well. Johnny Mack's a writer on TV, no sunglasses. Me, I've been on TV, no sunglasses.
Black, you've been on radio. You did radio. It wasn't no TVs out when you was doing it.
Listen, you started off in a nail salon.
Niggas listen to you in the living room.
You have something to fall back on
as
a nail salon.
Yes.
So, and now you have our producer feeding you jokes. That's how sad you are.
Let me tell you something. No, I don't need.
When our
let me tell you something.
has to feed you
when
jokes.
I tell you, you're
the same guy that went on stage with a towel waving it.
Yeah, I don't do that no more. But let me just say this to you, though. Let me say this to you, though. Louis Dick.
It's Dix.
I know you just shaved today, and the gray came right back. All I'm saying to you is, it's over for you.
At least
you know
I wear my gray. You all run around with Just for Men in your hair as if you're not my age. And you and Speedy and all y'all need to stop it.
And you and Bob Hope and all them niggas is the same age. Y'all don't know how old this nigga is.
Only thing is your age is murder.
Yeah.
That's how long you been out.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Able.
I don't know if y'all know it or not. I'm going to go and make that announcement. This nigga Louis Dix is 97 years old. You can tell by the way the nigga dressed. Look at that. That nigga outfit. He trying to hold this nigga on 9 different blues.
You know what's so funny?
All I know is a flea market mannequin naked as hell right
now. in the Mexican neighborhood.
I'm glad you all are helping G-Thang. But I wish you the best, G-Thang, really.
I don't wish you the best.
I know, but see how I am? It's nothing like hosting the Comedy Store on Tuesdays.
Let's hear something from Brandi Magee. She got topics that she worked hard on that nobody listens to.
In the back of their head.
You know, let's talk about what Brandi Magee got.
Well, actually,
K-Mac, we ain't forgot about you.
Totally segue. I was actually just entertained.
You should like to sing notes. Can you play piano?
Yeah, a little bit.
Go get the piano.
Well, he's so buff.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get you on the white show. Don't worry about it.
You see how this nigga looking at your arms, okay? Louis Dick.
Man, look, ain't nothing gay here, homie. You gonna mess around, that shirt gonna get yanked off you, so you need to chill.
I've been waiting to see that happen.
No, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, homie.
I'm glad the video worked.
I'm an athlete.
Lou Dick's got tank tops with the back cut out. He got back out tank tops.
Back out tank tops.
Here to save the day, Johnny.
Okay, I'm sorry, Brandi.
Go ahead, Brandi.
You guys are too much. I don't even know where we're going right now. Yes. Actually, this week was a really good week for the president.
Yes.
Finally, the Senate passed the bill to increase the debt ceiling.
And Democrats hated that.
Great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a compromise, but it was great.
Democrats or the Republicans?
Well, Republicans got pretty much what they wanted, but the Democrats, I mean, when I knew it was fucked up when Bill Maher went in on the president, and Bill Maher loves Barack.
Right.
I actually like the Bill Maher show.
I love Bill Maher show.
Hilarious.
So I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just
But is it me that he looked like a little wet rat?
No, but he loved black women. Yeah.
He used to date Superhead.
Well, I mean, but the Republicans was trying to cut out all the shit that black people like. I mean, Social Security, welfare, food stamps, the Monique show.
So you saying the Republicans are responsible for getting Monique off there?
Yes.
Let's keep it straight. Black people are not all on food stamps. It's more white people on food stamps than black people.
It's called a joke. It's called comedy.
Hysterical. But anyway, so the president must have been happy because it was
all. Are you doing comedy or tragedy? I can't. You throw me off.
That was
hysterical.
Me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Brandon.
This was all right before his 50th birthday, which was yesterday. So happy birthday, President Barack Obama.
They had all the black people at the house yesterday.
Every article that I've read about this mentions that he had chicken cooking at the White House.
What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I just thought it was interesting that they all noted that there was chicken cooking at the White House.
A watermelon hunt in the backyard.
That's not.
Now,
cool.
do you know out of the 100 years? I'm sorry, Brandon. Out of the 100 years that the White House has been open, that Barack changed the bowling alley to a basketball court.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's
that
no
was
longer a bowling alley.
We heard that.
I heard he had the three-legged liquor bottle run. Nigga raced to the bottle of Boone's Farm, and that's what I heard happened.
That's what happened yesterday.
That's what I heard happened. He's black.
Nigga had T.I. and the Yin Yang Twins there.
What else you got, Brandi?
Well, we were just going to talk about some of the things that he did for his birthday today. Louis Dix, you want to take it from here?
Well, one of the things, his daughter made it back from camp. She was away at camp, and she made it back for his dad's 50th.
Which daughter?
Which one?
The oldest
Sasha
daughter,
or Malia?
Malia, the older one. And he had a bunch of friends come over from Chicago to hang out at the White House. And just think of the treat that is for his friends to come in, because they all have to be screened. They all have to get background checks.
Yeah, that's
so
a
they
motherfucker.
know what kind of blood type you have.
And I ain't talking about that day. Them niggas got background checks that was months.
In February.
Yeah,
right.
them niggas got, you gonna come, we're gonna check your shit out.
You can't go to the White House, Johnny Mack?
Nah, if they had it in Tijuana, I got action.
And then the interesting thing is the people who really made out was the people who lived in his Chicago neighborhood.
Why is that?
Because that neighborhood is entirely blocked off forever now.
Yeah.
It's like a fort.
Yeah, they trying to sell Barack. Barack really wants to sell.
So when he moves
the
back
neighbors
home,
next door to Barack wants to sell their homes because they tired of being asked, can we search you to get into their own neighborhood?
Yeah.
So all those people want to sell their house.
Hey, I'm from Richmond, California. I've been getting searched for years to get into my neighborhood. Deal with it, people.
Yeah, that's what we do. This
Deal
the
with
goddamn president. We can't just let your ass stroll on the street.
Yeah, deal with it.
And talking about you want to cut grass.
I was DUI class president and my neighbors got searched.
And it's Hyde Park area, which has a historical.
Thought that was gonna be a good joke. Maybe
which
not.
has a historical point to it. If anyone
It's
remembers,
okay. You had a Lou Dix moment.
What was Hyde Park was from based in was the
Louis, you
Lorraine
ain't gotta act
Hansberry
like you
play.
smarter than all of
No,
us,
I'm not. No, this is something I enjoy. The Lorraine Hansberry play, Raisin in the Sun.
Oh my God.
They were moving to Hyde Park.
Yes.
And they couldn't get in that neighborhood.
Yes.
And
but
now, isn't it
niggas-
amazing that somebody from the president of the United States? What was it? It was Hyde Park.
Lincoln.
That he lives in, or no? Hyde Park was where in the play Raisin in the Sun.
Yeah, but that play got canceled.
Yeah.
It wasn't Lincoln Park.
Dave Talbot took over for that play.
Hyde Park, hilarious. Well, if you know, let us know. I believe Raisin in the Sun was based in. They were moving to Walter Lena were moving to Hyde Park.
Let's wrap that subject up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Cool. What else you got, Brandon?
He on his phone.
Park,
This
Lincoln
sucker.
Park.
Well, I guess we should just go right into what's happening in the celebrity world today,
Oh!
you guys. How about that?
It's
Great.
time for the what do we call this?
The celebrity get down.
Get down. Get down.
I don't need that.
Get down. Oh, come on. That.
If I had a small caliber pistol right now, Lou Dix.
If I just had a knife, I'd shake the shit out the nigga.
Why? Listen, that's a get down. Get down was a song.
just had
That was back.
I'm
We
like
don't.
providing the theme.
I had some
Yeah.
chicken with some salmonella.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Hysterical. Speaking of, there was,
know what?
anyway. So
Down right there.
There you go. Now,
Yeah.
see? Get down.
Yeah,
Get
he
down.
know all the words. Did you write this? You know what?
It's no deuces, but it does well.
Not really. Keep going, Brandon McGee.
alrighty. So if you guys weren't watching Good Morning America on the East Coast this morning, then you would have got a little taste of Nicki Minaj's nipple. She was performing on Good Morning America this morning live, and she had a little nipple pop outage.
Yeah, I heard it looked like Janet Jackson's nipples baby.
It was actually
I messed that up.
Well,
Yeah,
all
of
your
course,
jokes you messed
Louis
up.
Dix,
But
you
continue.
messed it
That was
up.
a good joke in '87, though.
Yeah.
No, that was a good joke. 'cause
Yeah.
freaking
So
Janet-
her nipple popped out. I mean,
He's
is that
still
really
trying it too.
Is that really astonishing?
No, I mean, it was just a wardrobe malfunction, and considering that she had on a tank top that cut right
I
on
wanna
the
see
nipple.
But
the
here's
ass
the
cheeks.
funny part though. Everybody seen Nicki Minaj nipples, so
I
that
haven't.
shit was.
You seen it?
Well, yeah, I seen the porn tape.
She had a porn tape?
You got a
Nigga.
porn tape?
Oh, y'all serious? I'm
Yeah.
selling them. I sold them at the
Why
comedy
would
store
someone?
last Tuesday.
Why would
You
someone?
selling them 2 for a nipple?
That was the Bud Light joke of the day. That was
Okay,
that was
cool.
a joke.
She had a porn tape.
I didn't know Nicki Minaj had a porn
Yeah,
tape.
all these hoes
But
got porn
my
tape.
man, he's into the hip hop and R&B real. Did
Yeah,
she?
did she have one?
I didn't hear about him.
K-Mac, what?
K, you in the motherfucker?
Send me the link.
K said, send me the link. That nigga got computer ready.
Would you
Yes,
ever do one, man?
I would
Aw,
never do it.
Thank you.
I'll do it with a
on.
mask on.
Oh, well, he
You
will do
talking
what?
about that one that you already did, right?
No,
I
R.
got
Kelly did
tattoos.
that.
You'll know if I did a porn.
Whoa, all right, EI underlay.
What?
There's nothing wrong with a porn tape.
But,
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing
but
wrong.
what
It
about,
helped a lot of niggas' careers, and I can
A lot of ladies.
a lot of ladies' careers.
yeah.
A lot of ladies come up,
Yeah.
Brandy.
No, it did.
I haven't
I got
released
some
one.
empty
Kim
film.
Kardashian wouldn't have a dime because she got about as much talent as a hamster.
FYI, really quickly, we're going to briefly go back to the debate that they were having. And Lou Dix said it was Hyde Park. Guy Black said it was Lincoln Park. And white boy intern Jesse said that it was Washington Park.
You
Y'all
know the
should
white
look
boy
it up.
know.
I don't know
White
if
boy,
Jesse's
no.
right. Yeah, I don't know if Jesse's right.
Why do you?
Well, he
why do
looked
you
it up
even
on- he
question?
Googled
I believe Lou Dix because he majored in stupidity in college.
Yeah,
Hysterical.
Well, because Walter Lee said we're moving to
It's okay.
Hyde Park.
it's
It was all
okay.
right.
It's okay.
It's okay, Louis Dix.
Too
It's
many
okay to be
colors in
wrong.
your shirt. Come
Yeah,
on.
you've been wrong. You've been wrong
It's
before.
a checkered shirt.
Yeah, and you
You
should
got-
have some goddamn checkers on it. because that's how ugly it is. You should burn.
Hey,
that
let's
bitch.
continue in the celebrity get down because I know G-Thing's not in it.
Well, you know you ain't in it.
Go ahead.
What else you got, Brandi Magee? Don't get
Well,
frustrated.
staying on Nicki Minaj, recently the Dallas police has released a recording of a 911 call that was made on the day that she was allegedly attacked by her boyfriend or assistant or whatever it was. Now, initially in July 12th, when that incident happened, she tried to say that it didn't happen and that the media was overreacting. Well, they have released the tape, and you can actually hear her, or who was supposed to be her in the background,
Stop,
screaming out.
nigga, stop! Put my nipple back in. My booty popped out.
I think that's a tragedy. I don't think a man should be jumping on a woman. It's never a need or a necessity for me to overpower or jump on a female. That's not cool.
No.
And I don't think it's cool for them to release your 911 tape. Some things just got to be personal and private.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be a newsworthy event that I had to call 911. I think it's just getting too much media, too much fucking Facebook and all these other Twitter shit. I think the 911 should be held in record for only the cops to hear.
Yeah.
Because she might have a case and you just damage you just fuck up the evidence.
Well, she tweeted, "Please get off my penis," yesterday.
Her what? Her
Okay.
penis.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That was her Twitter response, I guess.
She need a publicist so she wouldn't say, because we've never seen her naked. You shouldn't say penis in reference to a woman.
Maybe that's why she had to pop the dip today.
You know what? Let's go back to being. I'm gonna let you finish. We're gonna talk about that later. Let's go back to being men and women, gentlemen and ladies.
Wrong
it's
people.
too much, and I hope you back me up on this. The young folks, it's too much nigga shit.
Yeah.
I can't take it.
I can't take
It's too much nigga shit. You trying to outdumb the next person to show that you are more down and more of a nigga than the other person.
Right.
Cut it out.
I'm doing an audition. I'm in an audition for this TV show, and this girl came in, and she was down around the terrible, and she said, they didn't want no real niggas in here. No, bitch, we want actresses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't want you to really shoot nobody. We want you
Yeah.
to act like you can shoot somebody.
We
don't really want a convict. We want you to play like you're a convict.
And how the fuck you
It's
get in this
too
audition?
much. Yeah, I'll call you. I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
hook
we
you up.
keep praising
I'm gonna
these
hook you up, G-Thang.
idiots. Every time they do something good, we praise them and put them on and give them a TV show or give them a record deal or give them a reality show.
It's just too much.
Well, I just don't like motherfuckers who get famous because they got way more Twitter followers than everybody else.
Yeah, like
I
you get a
agree.
YouTube, like even this guy. Oh, it's you. Okay, with the YouTube stuff.
This nigga ready to kill the guest. I'm ready to kill the guest.
Was that comedic timing, Lil Dick?
Damn, Lewis.
I thought you was going to
That
talk
nigga
about
still
Lil
in
D or
here.
somebody.
K-Mac
still
did a
in
video with a muscle suit on. He was like, these muscles ain't big enough. I need some bigger muscles for my video. We're going to take a break, come right back in 2 minutes at the Foxxhole Sirius XM 98. It's going down. We got G-Thang. We got K-Mac. We got my girl, Brandi Magee. I don't like the way she's dressed today. We got my man, 10 Grand, Lou Dix. And, of course, I'm Johnny motherfucking Mack. I always look good. We'll talk about that later. We'll be right back.
The Foxxhole.
Oh, yeah. We're coming back. It's the Foxxhole, baby.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. Every song I hear, I ask K-Mac, did he write on this?
I like this song.
I think we're going to leave out here with a great publisher. Like, yeah, I wrote that.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah,
groove.
I wrote on the national anthem. I wrote the Star to the back.
Hilarious.
Black national anthem.
I wrote Thriller.
What's your biggest song that you wrote on? Deuces? Can't get no
Biggest
bigger than
song,
that.
I would say Deuces, Yeah, 3 times.
What is Yeah 3 times?
Yeah, 3 times. It's like a Euro overseas song. That
Yeah,
Chris Brown did.
I don't have a passport.
I did
Yeah.
One Night Stand with Carrie Hilson.
I had a one night stand last night. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
With the white lady?
No. I had a black
White
girl.
women do fuck fast.
Yeah.
But go ahead. That's another story.
They fucking black girls negotiate. I mean, what I'm gonna get?
Yeah.
Bitch, you get a free taking gas. Then
Yeah,
get on
bitch.
in this house.
And
man.
not all the way filled up. Come on, bitch.
No.
This is not that kind
Nah,
of
I
party.
fill it up if it's 87. If it's 91, no, you can't.
No, you can't fill up nothing
Nah.
after dining.
You don't need to be putting 91 in the Focus. You don't
Why
need that.
do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you, Lou
Diesel
Dix?
fuel.
What about me? What?
You fill up girls' gas tank?
Do I fill up girls? I don't get on all that. I got a really nice person that I have.
Oh, you
She's
don't
really
want to.
nice.
She's
Sound
really
like
nice.
5'49". I mean, really, I'm
Sound
in a
like
great
she's in
place.
a-
I was married for 16 years.
Yeah.
That worked
No, it
for a
didn't.
minute.
So you're dating a hand puppet now. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
No, I mean, you guys find
Johnson
it,
and Johnson.
you know, it's like G-Thang. I don't know if you've ever been married. It's obvious. I don't know. You did her nails, or I don't
Yeah.
know what the deal is.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
know,
It's
I
a
don't know if you have any
family-owned
children.
business.
Do you have any children?
I don't have any, Lewis.
Okay, so you really don't have a
Because
responsibility
I just
yet.
I don't really I got a lot of responsibilities, but if I don't, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think that when I look at you, I don't see anybody dating you. And I think that
Nobody that's alive.
if you're listening to Louis Dix right now on the radio, please, ma'am, kill yourself. Because you got no reason to date this bum that's next to me. The only thing he got is a half a Mac computer.
Was that a joke?
Yeah, it was a joke.
Well,
I just
all right.
keep 'em
That's
going.
cool. You know, I wish you the best, G-Thang.
You keep on saying that, but you really don't.
No, I do, because you're not in my lane, so it's fine.
Not at all, because
You're not in my
I'm
lane.
too much younger than you, and you are more Samuel Jackson, Louis Farrakhan, that area.
Yeah, I know you're trying hard. That's cool. Well, you keep
You're more
believing.
of like in the Booker T watch.
I want to ask.
I was thinking Booker T.
I want to ask K-Mac. I do want to ask K-Mac because
Yeah.
I think you're.
Shoot.
I think you're. You
Can I
went
ask you
to
a
college. You got your degree. You
Yeah.
made a conscious choice because you said you were
I pledged
tired.
Omega Psi Phi.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, somebody got excited
Root to
about
the
that.
Qs. We just had our 100-year anniversary, so root to the Qs.
Was that the first? You're the first, right? Omega's
First what?
Omega's the first.
This
Or is-
nigga don't.
No.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
the alphas.
We're the best.
Why
You're the
is
best.
he doing questions he don't even know how to
Keep
answer?
going, Lou Dix.
All right, listen. What I wanted to ask, I appreciate that you. But in that point, you talked about it as a senior. You got tired.
Yeah.
Right.
What helped you say I got to get over this hump? Was it your thinking about your parents, or did you go see a teacher, or what did
No,
you do?
A
just
new white
start-
bitch?
You just start learning yourself the older you get. I mean, you think you're grown at 18 because technically they say you are. Then you become 21, you say, oh, you look back, I wasn't grown. Then
Right.
you get 25 and you're like, dang, I was dumb.
Right.
Dumb as hell.
Oh wow.
So
Wait till you get
I was
30.
just
Yeah, then you just
about
become
4 more years.
And then when you get Louis Dix age,
If I look as good as you at 30, then I'll be blessed.
He tried to hit it.
that's how you do it,
I
boy.
try
That's
to
how
shoot
you.
up.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, B.
Hey, I'm
My
game.
grandpa
Well, you got
told me
a
that.
future. That boy got a future.
Trust me, K-Mac, you've had better. Keep going.
So, I just started learning,
I
I
love
did
it.
this for my parents. They pushed me to do sports, I thank them for it because
Right.
it taught me discipline, X, Y, Z.
Right,
Then I said, it's time for me to start doing something for me.
right.
And what I love to do was music. So
Let me ask you something. Jay, do you think you ever go towards the acting career part?
yes.
I think you no homo, but you got a great look. I see Fast and the Furious 7 for you. So you just drive the motherfucker car real fast.
But that's ain't gonna be snowboarding by the time you get to 7.
yeah, that's
Can you say homo in a bright green shirt? You can't say no homo.
Are you looking at
yeah.
it? Here's my question.
Why is your glasses
Homo.
on the back of your
Because
head?
I know, K-Mac, I know you about to do the Conga Room Monday night. I know you about to
Yes.
kill it.
Right.
Can we get a sneak preview of what song you're going to do? Something that can turn Brandi Magee on. Or get Louis Dix loose. I don't know.
Lord.
Hey, Louis loves music.
No, don't even go down the road.
He
Don't
loves
let him do
music.
What
He
I
loves
really-
music. Hey, I love Maxwell. I can't front. I'm a serial Maxwell. I've been like
Not
four-
quite.
No, that was Maxwell House. You went back to the old Sanka area.
Yeah.
So
When the
can we
nigga
get
had
a
the fake
sneak?
hair on his head?
We got the Eargasm mixtape that just dropped. You can get that free on datpiff.com.
No, what are you gonna sing at the Conga Room?
What am I going to see? We want some live. Something
That's why
live.
I didn't want to
Give
get into
it to him, K. Get them niggas something. You want the band? Give them the band.
Okay, well, I'm going to sing something for the ladies.
Yeah,
Ladies is tired of the let me fuck you, let me do this and that.
Yeah.
They want some love songs.
Give it to him, K.
I'm
Mac.
going to sing a love song.
Sing a love
Are they
song.
tired?
Break it
A
down.
fit
All right,
Luther. There
Coming
you
to the stage. Y'all show your love.
He gonna sing us
At
out.
the Conga Room, Monday night.
Foxxhole
Fuck.
Live.
Foxxhole Live for
Is
K.
he auditioning?
He gonna sing us out.
Lately you've been questioning if I still see you the same way. Through these trying years, we gonna both physically change. Don't you know you'll always be the most beautiful woman I know? Let me reassure you, Brandi, that my feelings are truly unconditional. See, I love you when your hair turns gray, girl. I still want you if you gain a little weight.
Ain't happening.
And just a little weight. Just a little bit. Girl, the way we are is never gonna change. It's as long as your love don't change. Oh.
Yeah, that's K.
The
Mac.
next part would be like
That was
this.
a remix.
K. Mac.
The next part was there. I was there for you when you gave me an STD. I will love you if you don't get it clapped. Brandon, we know you're pure. Yo,
Antibiotic.
that's the
Get
Foxxhole.
that
My man
antibiotic.
K-Mac. Your album gonna drop when?
Next
My
week.
album.
Oh, your song?
I got more mixtapes to do. I got to get my followers up. Matter of
How
fact,
many followers
follow
you got
me.
on
You know
Twitter?
what?
Follow me at Kevin McCall on Twitter. You know,
Spell
you'll
it.
find out at KEVINMCCALL, like Quincy McCall on what's that? 11 Basketball.
That's what you do.
Anyway,
Never watched it.
Yeah.
you find out about updates like the club I'm doing tonight, Cabana.
Oh.
If you want to know the info,
This nigga's
follow me
working.
on Twitter. I follow back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Bougie.
follow you.
Follow
I'ma
me.
Follow you back. I'm gonna follow all you.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you. I'm about to follow you right now to the
G-Thang.
car to get some gas.
G-Thang, what can we find you, baby?
You can find me this week. I'm in town, but you can follow me on Twitter, #2 G-Thang, and on Facebook, Gary G-Thang Johnson. I got 46 followers right now. I'm trying to get 47.
Brandi Magee, where can we find you, baby? And good luck on your audition.
Yes.
I hope you get it.
Well,
Good
thank
luck.
you so much, and
Where can
I will
I
be
find you?
coming over to your area to
And
audition.
I will
for
be
your-
coming.
We all coming.
I'm gonna go audition with Johnny Mack a little bit later on in
I
the
will hook
week,
you up.
and you can find me online at Brandi Magee, BRANDIMAGEE, and on Facebook.com/Brandi Magee.
Brandy, dude.
Well, good
Lou
luck.
Dix, where
Yeah.
you gonna be, baby? And congratulations on your son going to
Yes.
school.
Monday, I am on a plane with my son, delivering him to Morehouse for his
What?
football season. He starts football.
Oh, congratulations.
6'4", 185 wide receiver. He is starting.
Congratulations on some
What,
real
you
talk
said, hold
on
on.
that.
You said
Thank you.
6'4", 195?
6'4", 185.
185?
Yeah,
That's what's
6'4",
up.
185.
What's his 40 time?
His 40 time right now is 4.5. He's slow.
That's big.
That's not
big.
slow at all.
That is slow.
Emmitt
No,
Smith
that's-
ran a 4.6.
Yeah, but that was.
But he was a
Smith.
running back.
All right, but Lou Dix, LEWDIX at Lou Dix. That's my Twitter. And congratulations to all the parents who are delivering their kids to college. It's the best thing, and I
Yeah.
finally get a room back.
Well, they'll be out in about another month.
And
So
of
if you
course,
can't afford
I'm
that
Johnny
goddamn tuition.
motherfucking Mack. I'm working on a brand new TV show. And I'm sorry. Make sure you catch the TV show I worked on. It's In the Flow with Affion Crockett. It airs August 14th on Fox Television Network. Jamie Foxx, executive producer, Marcus King, executive producer,
Yeah.
and I was one of the writers on the show. Me, Chris Spencer, Affion Crockett did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Make sure you tune in August 14th.
On the network.
It's a Sunday night
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock, next Sunday, 9 o'clock on Fox
Jay,
Television
you be
Network.
working, boy.
I do work. I'm on a new
Nigga.
TV show. We're going to talk about that later. And all my family and friends, you can follow me at JMUTHAFNMACK. It's Johnny motherfucking Mack on Twitter. Hey, I'm hiring. Come down to my auditions. I'm hiring niggas. People with talent. You can
Put me
always
on.
come down to my show. It's going to go down.
Johnny
That's
Mack.
it, the Foxxhole, Sirius XM 98.